Hello there, Gemini. Welcome to Choi Leaves Tarot. Like and subscribe so that we can read your tea leaves one leaf at a time to greatness. All right, let's get started on your weekly reading from January 21st, Monday, or Tuesday, actually, the 22nd now, till January 27th, 2024. Ooh, this one already flew out. We're just going to see how your week is looking. Again, it's a general reading, so leave what isn't resonating and take what helps. This should be an intuitive guide. And let's get started. Okay. See one more fallout before. Ooh. All right, let's get into it. Universe, what does Gemini need to know this week? Ooh, this one automatically. This is the one that popped out, remember? Justice. Justice, it says legal situation or document, police, finding out the truth in a matter affecting the balance. Wow. It seems like in the beginning of the week, you're thinking about the week before, whether there was no justice. It doesn't have to actually deal with cops or anything, but just in general, you are going through a situation where you feel like there are just ties to someone who hasn't been good for you. It says finding out the truth in the matter affecting the balance. She has one sword in her hand, and the other hand, if you see up here, is clenched. She's ready to knock a person out. Gemini, you're coming in strong for justice. You are about to be vindicated. This is a very great start. I'm sorry you had to go through whatever that's happened in the past, but it seems like this is at the top of your mind. And it looks, oh, Page of Swords. Again, swords also have to do with intellect, right? So the Page of Swords is coming in. It says young woman at 25 years, spying or deception, reflecting back over your shoulder. Wow, you don't trust whoever your significant other is, and you know that the justice is coming because you've already seen what you needed to see. It's over. You don't even need to tell them anymore why it's over. I think you've literally found it. Page is also the beginning of your step away. That means you have already found your justice, as you can see. You've already found the data, the justice, the legal, whatever it is. You have found a reason to dump him and block the number. This is the first step away, which means you actually have already deleted the social media. You have blocked on all things. It's just cut and dry. Bye. That's what it's giving. First step away means just blocking G&D and you don't care anymore. It's the first action away. You know, those were the thoughts and whatever, but you've seen all you needed to see in deception. And 2024 has already been an enlightening year. So it's very interesting that you've already maybe settled the divorce, cut the person off, just don't care anymore. You've seen the third party texts. You've seen you might have even just listened to your gut. And you know what? In 2024, you know that listening to your gut is enough. So I'm so proud of you. Let's see what else is happening. This sounds like a strong week. It's like you're actually putting action to your words. You've seen what you needed to see. It's the week of truth, clearly. 8 of Wands, speedy news or situation coming. Arrows of love. Wow. Honestly, it's giving self-love, pouring into yourself. It looks like you've been pouring it in to somebody else and they took it for granted. They had a third party. They just didn't love you the correct way. And honestly, we're in a new year. We're in the age of authenticity. We're in the age of we know what narcs are or manipulation or just mask off. It's mask off. And it looks like the love, whether it's someone new is coming into your life, but it's giving speedy news or situation coming, arrows of love. It's giving direction to self-love, to be honest, with your justice and the Page of Swords. This is giving self-love. You finally realize you love yourself, and that is a-okay. That's more than enough. You don't want to pour from an empty cup. You're collecting everything you poured out to the ingrate, and now you're giving it yourself. It's all yours now. And remember, like, oh, Two of Pentacles is your next one. It says money confusion, juggling two situations or ideas around. So that's like toward the end of the week, after you've cleared out your cache, you've blocked all the numbers, do not disturb, you have just gone cold turkey and you're fine and you're actually healing and you're giving yourself self-love. It looks like the next step is like, where do I go? I'm juggling self-love, and now what? Because I don't have to juggle the ex-clown in my life. It's gonna have to be, what am I gonna pour into? Is it gonna be, let's say, idea A, let's say making a social media company, or is it gonna be B, should I go back to school with all this free time for me, for loving my path? I mean, that's that. Okay, Two of Pentacles, when this comes up, you should also probably write a pro and con list for both of those pathways. And then the one that sparks the most joy, don't tell anybody about it. Just write those two things out in a list, sleep on it. Just literally sleep on it. Go back to it, add more pros and cons, option A, pros and cons, option B, and see what happens. And it looks like soon, it instead of money confusion, I mean, it seems like it's going to be career oriented. You might have left cold turkey. You might have had to leave someone who was financially, either financially holding you back and not letting you chase your careers because you poured into them, but you took your power back. So now it's like, okay, how do I get this bread and give myself the dream life? I don't need anything else. Let me just figure this out. What do I do financially? And is it filling out forms so you could get scholarships to school? Is it, write down your steps. Like, what do I need to do to get it? Pros and cons. And when I do get this path of money making, A or B, which one is going to have the most pros and cons, long term, short term? Just write them all out, and then from there you'll be able to see which one's going to be the most financially lucrative for you, the one that also makes you happy. Remember, if you have a career and you hate it, in like 3 months, guess what? You're back to juggling a new idea and you're going to go to the other one anyway. It's okay to have backup plans, but don't let plan B distract from plan A. You know what I mean? Go begin with the end in mind, which is why writing out this list will be so important to you. All right, so let's see the fourth one that popped out. Fifth one was, Queen of Pentacles. What did I tell you? What did I tell you? By Sunday, your money, jingle, jingle. It says Queen of Pentacles, which is money. We already knew this. Woman over 25 years. Either you're going to school and someone who's a woman over 25 years is a great mentor for you, or you're a woman over 25 yourself and you're about to go back and start fresh and be the old student, and that is not a problem. The old student is what? A wiser student. It's just having fun. Go be young again in your head. And then it's like the woman over 25 years, dark eyes and dark hair, professional, business, domineering. Ooh, are you coming into your queendom of pentacles? I love this for you. She's like looking at the money like, wow, why was I with the old bozo where I had to lose money, not know what I was doing, financially dependent, and now I'm going back to whatever you choose out of the two and you sleep on and you work toward? This looks like money. Oh, she got a large. This is beautiful. Honestly, how exciting is that? She's excited. She's sitting on her throne. And you know what? She's calm. She's calm. She's not worried. She's not anxious. She's filled out whatever forms or whatever government assistance, whether it's filing for, a divorce and getting whatever, but it's applying to the job to get you to your dream job, to the career. You're taking the steps necessary to get to whatever path you kind of fixed to love. Remember, there's a lot of self-love involved. Let me see one more to clarify the end of the week. Wow, what a busy week. I'm so happy for you. Like, first of all, congratulations on your freedom. This is giving a financial freedom type week because of your cutting off. Oh, 8 of Cups. There you go. Pouring into, look, it's because of the last year. Let's say last year was really rough, right? And the last 2 weeks, you've been just like thinking things over. Like, everything has come to the head. Like, it's so clear to you why. Let's see, it's so clear that the 7 cups, you see how he has like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 chalices behind. It looked good that there were 8 behind there, but it wasn't as big as the oceans about of water, you know? This was like your past situation. Your new one is just looking so juicy. Like, you're looking at the moon, you're taking time, you're walking away from what people told you was important. Maybe it's they said, oh, don't leave corporate, don't leave XYZ, or whatever. And they think, or don't leave person A, even though he drove you crazy. But you're like, you know what? There's a whole body of water out there, first of all. And that's way more money right now. And I'm in my princess era. So here's another chalice for you. it's it says money problems, turning your back and walking away, knowing nothing more can be done. Yep. You left a dusty situation where all they offered was like cups of water. Unfortunate. Um, just not enough. Like, you might love a more luxurious life. You might love a more minimal life. Regardless, you need a lot more money to have a homestead. You need a lot more zen to even think about how to get there. And it looks like you just dropped the dead weight. Like, the person who's holding you back, or the issue, you're basically the jester in your life. Wow. It seems like it's a really money based because they were financially keeping you in the dark. And you're like, you know what? What's 8 little things to princess treatment is over here, and I can go that way where there's an ocean. Thank you. So Gemini, let's get you some oracle cards and see. Let me see what else that we need to tell you, universe. Please tell Gemini. Throw some. Ooh, this one wants to pop out. What? Ooh, a couple of them want to pop out. Let's do these first. Let's see. Okay, 1, 2. Ooh, let's start with this one. Sleek black. Wow. Is that the reflection? There's the jet black. It's just like you're starting at the base of greatness. Black is a color of excellence, of power, of just purity. It's all the colors, for real. And so this with the mirror inside is showing you're just taking it back to the roots of greatness, your foundation. You're wearing your crown. Maybe you're just, I mean, honestly, you should probably wear all black in a sexy way, in terms of like sleek, luxurious, spa day, or, all black everything, and just look like a power suit. Just live in a moment. Add some serpentine accents, because sleek is in. Sleek black, you feel collected, you feel glorious. It's you know, it's I guess, like, what people wear black at funerals. Let's say it's like the end of an old you to the new you, and you're saying goodbye but looking amazing. You're shedding layers. Let's see. Developing photos. Wow. So you're also having a nostalgic moment where you're like, you were developing photos of how you look like when you were way younger, okay? I'm talking about your inner child. What was she going through? What made her happy? What did she want you to become when you were older? Like, develop those roles. Like, ask your parents, ask yourself, like, what old pictures can I look for being with the wrong person, being at the wrong situation, you know? Who were you before that happened? And who are you going back to impress as your younger self? So that's cute. And I look at it. Look at this. Taking power back, but going back into the bubbly pastel neon era. So first you have to, start at the sleek, powerful, just so you always have that little black dress, and then go back to this because summer's coming. Also, giraffe, how cute. That's the animal. So a long neck, tall, spotted, a little awkward. You think of that movie that has a hypochondriac giraffe. Maybe don't be. Maybe like try to go outside, touch grass a little, and wrap your arms and give a hug to someone, a fellow giraffe. Find your tribe. Find your people. Find people who are on. Look at it. It's literally online. Like, even if it's in the comment section somewhere, just know that there are people in the world like you that have gone through something this, very, very, very identically to you, but you just don't know them because there's like billions of people in the world. So look at that little website pop-ups. You see them coming out and just giving like a virtual hug, but also touch grass, right? Like, this will be the start of you actually leaving. And then look at that walrus. Look at that. Splash out. Now you get to be like a fun-loving person again because you're going and actually becoming smarter. You're going to school. You're going to, even if it's YouTube Academy, girl, just have some fun. I think it's time for you to relax. Like, you relax in the sense of you are going to get that money. It's going to happen this year. You're going to do the juggling act. You've weighed all your options. It's looking pretty freaking good. Now let's see what some more of your soul journey lesson cards are. Isn't it beautiful? Your week looks so impactful that you really, it's just like, let me see. There's so much writing you have to do this week. I think you should probably just do it today. Start it out so you can sleep on it and add more to the pros and cons lists, to be fair. Okay. Perseverance, purple and green. Wow, that is literally going to be the color for the next 2 years, by the way. Oh, look, purple and green, purple and green. So it says, I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. And that's on period. Like, that's literally, you know this. You know this. I just said you had like an inkling of doubt because the person from your past was telling you, you can't do that. You can't do this without me, blah, blah, blue. And you're like, well, I'm broken, I'm doing it. Or I'm broken away from you and we broke up. So I'm going to do it. And I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. Period. That's all you need to know. Just get started. Here's another one. Judgment. Okay, let's say it says, I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges. Beautiful. Are you showing grace? Do you have good judgment, bad judgment? Doesn't matter if in the past you had bad judgment, you picked the wrong people around you. It's okay. You grow up. And you also know how to now you know better than to judge other people for picking the wrong person too, because you've been there. So you're going to show some grace. And then you're also going to know everybody has their unique challenges, including you. Remember, you're going through that self-love era where you don't need it. You don't need the external validation. You're doing everything you want for yourself, for your finances, for fun. So no judgment to yourself either. It's okay. You're moving for another purple one. Purpose. I know what I'm here to do. Wow, beautiful. She knows what she needs to do. And honestly, look at that. Knowing that you need to do this, like say this a million times. I know what I am here to do. Don't play. It's just you got to choose option A or B, but you know why you're here. You know why you left. You knew you were meant for things that are bigger than what you even expected. So that's more than enough glorious. All right, let's see in the teacup. Let's see what's brewing over here. Let's try to get some out. Wow, 4 came out. So just gonna get 2, but 4B. Oh my gosh, that is so funny. You've been going through it. If you haven't heard of the 4B movement, it's like a movement where you basically decenter men or decenter just patriarchal thinking. Well, however that's badly affected you, whatever divinity, whatever gender, is just giving for yourself. You should probably Google it. It's very interesting that it came out for you, especially because you're unchaining yourself from the last person. Wow. Focus inward. What is available domestically and locally? Okay, so look within. What do you need? What is available locally? So yeah, you might find that giraffe online who validates and you're like, I feel seen. But like really go outside and what's locally? There's some cool people out here. Do some charity, do something, try to give back, try to ask questions in real life. You know, if you need to protect yourself from flu season or anything, just wear whatever you need to wear and cover up and just be extra hygienic. But look at that. Grass isn't greener on the other side. It's greenest where you water it. Now, if there's no grass, then leave. So it seems like you've left and now you're watering it on your own. You got this. And then caveat emptor, buyer beware. So don't just buy whatever. Go local. And let me see what else is out here. Let's get one in another color. Ooh, let's get a yellow one. An ounce of prevention is worth 1 pound of cure. Girl, eat healthy in terms of for your nutrition. Like, do you have all your vitamins? But also preventing yourself from getting into a bad situation is so much more like better than having to worry about the finances. You already saw in the past, if yours was let's say like if yours was a divorce, it costs more to have a divorce than picking the wrong person. But it's okay to take a leap of faith. But now that you know better, you're going to do better. And I trust you to do that. So I'm very excited for you, Gemini. Let me see, actually. Let's shuffle this up because the princess era. What is your tea of the day? And then we'll cap it out. Thank you. Like and subscribe. All right, let's see. Ooh, what do you have today? Sugar cookie white tea. You might need to make yourself a blend of sugar cookie white tea. That's so cute. Either eat a sugar cookie with white tea or just go and find it. This one's from Tico Benner. I think it's from Aldi, but regardless, like something sweet, something very homey and very like simple, like, you know, like that all black outfit you're about to find and fall into your power. And white tea, all right. It seems like a little caffeine and you're just having fun. So thank you so much for joining. Let me know in the comments what tea you're gonna drink besides the white tea and what other favorite colors you have in the comment. Thank you. Bye.